I recently got asked, what are the most powerful statements that you can use to build confidence? Good question. Hey, I'm Monique Bradley. I'm a keynote speaker on the topic of storytelling, and I look at things like imposter syndrome and building authentic confidence. And I specialize in stories that we can tell in our media marketing and sales. I look at stories that you can use as a leader to create connection with your team or encourage storytelling culture within your team to help transform that culture. But most importantly, the bit that I am most passionate about are really the stories that we tell ourselves, because I have known and I have experienced firsthand that those stories can either hold us back, or when we rewrite those stories, we can accelerate ourselves towards success. So, what are the most powerful phrases that we can use to boost our confidence? Because I love language. Now, most often you'll see people online saying, I am statements are amazing. And they are. It's the most powerful affirmation style content that you can use. And science shows us that when we repeat that same story or that same I am statement over and over again, if we do it multiple times throughout the day, after about 30 to 40 days of those repetitions, we actually start to rewrite the neural pathways in the brain associated with belief. So we can literally rewire our stories and rewrite our stories using I am statements. But what happens when you're in a situation where you start to try these I am statements and you feel like a fraud? Or you can feel in your body, it's almost like this resistance or this like vibration of, I'm a fraud, I don't believe it, oh my goodness. That's actually your nervous system telling you, well, we're not quite there, I'm not quite aligned, I don't quite believe that. And it's really, really hard to realign those stories and actually believe it. In fact, that whole concept of fake it till you make it. I've heard that. I got taught that in theatre. I would rather adopt the mindset of act as if. But to get to that space, we need something, and nobody's really talking about this, called, well, it's something I've researched called a bridging statement. So a lot of people will go straight into, I am a millionaire, I am a millionaire. And then 3 months later, they're going, I am not a millionaire. What happened? What you need to do is change your language. And so by starting, instead of saying I am this, and having your nervous system actually fight against you, and nothing happens, and then you sort of burn out from saying that sentence all the time, you can say I am becoming a millionaire. What that does is it opens your mind up to opportunity. So there's this cool thing in the brain called the reticular activating system. You can kind of hack it using language to, instead of protecting you from risk, which is what it's designed to do, it opens your brain up to opportunity. So I can't talk about this, I'm running out of time right now, but check out some of my other videos to find out how it works. Think of a bridging statement. Instead of going I am, try I am becoming, and add in what you want to become. It's that easy.